welcome to my channel, The Cozy Wildflower. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Today I will be budgeting my paycheck number 4 for the month of October. Alright, so usually I budget both of our paychecks, but I think I'm going to start budgeting them separately because I do have a different payday than him. And that makes more sense to me. That way I can get that money allocated to each envelope that it needs to go to. So we're going to start off. I'm going to use my pink pen. But we're going to go ahead and start off with our bills binder. I think that I am going to, sorry, I'm getting this set up to be easier. But I was going to say, I think I'm going to budget the big bills with my paycheck, the biggest ones, and probably a couple other ones. I have to figure out which ones. And then the rest can go onto his paycheck. And we'll figure it out as we go. But for sure, we are going to add rent. So we usually stuff $125 for that. And let's see. As well as car note, we're going to do $125. So those are the biggest ones we have weekly. I think I want to do Walmart. That is my credit card that I'm trying to pay off, but we're doing the snowball method. So I think we're just going to do the regular 20. And let's see. We're not going to do phone. Credit One is also my credit card that I am doing the higher payment on in the snowball method. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that one as well. Let's see. Storage. Okay, I think that's going to be it for the bills binder. So let's go ahead and add everything up. And I just realized I did not add. So we're going to add my pay amount, which is about $9.58. And so we'll do $9.58 minus, we're going to add this up, so $145. We'll have $813 left. This is $185. So then we'll do minus $185 is $628. All right. So continuing on. To our sinking funds. So we usually use his paycheck for all the bills and then my paycheck for the extra savings we want to do. But I'm going to try to do it a little different this week to see if it works out. If not, I'll go back to the same way I was doing it and just budget them both at the same time and then stuff them both at the same time. But for sinking funds, we're gonna add 30 for gas. Groceries, I think we're also gonna do 40. Spending, we'll do 50. Household and hygiene. Let's see. Household only has 5, so we'll do 10. Hygiene also just has 5, so we can do 10 as well. Health, we have not stuffed anything in here ever, so we are just gonna do 5 just to get that started. And we'll skip pets, auntie time, date night for now. Gifts, we're gonna do 20. And fun, gifts has 40. Okay, that's fine. Fun has 50, so let's do 20 as well. And let's see how much that equals to. So 30 plus 40 plus 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 40 is 185. And we'll subtract 628 minus 185 would be 443. And now we can do, so this week I do want to add into our savings since we did not do that last week. We didn't have enough money in our budget last week. But let's see. So for 2K savings, we are for sure doing 200. This is because it's from my paycheck. We are both doing it on each paycheck. So I'm just going to budget my portion. But it will be 200 each week until we hit 2,000. And that's a savings challenge that he has with his coworkers, and I decided to join in. That way we can have a little bit more savings. But we also have our own savings here for 1,500. And let me open that up to see. Oh, let me put this one away. So this is the little tracker. It's supposed to be in 31 days, but we're just gonna do it as it goes. It's from Nicola Digital Designs. So we have 70 in there. I think we can do 60 this week. That sounds like an okay amount. And then mini Mondays, I am going to budget for 2 weeks in advance, just so that I can make sure I have them each week. I've been skipping weeks. I said that I was going to do them weekly, but I haven't had the budget in some weeks. So I am going to budget for 2 weeks in advance. So we're going to do 40. So that total should be 300. 443 minus 300 equals 143 left. All right, so we have 143 left. Let's go into our high priorities binder, high and low priority. So on emergency fund, we're already building that with the other challenges, so we're not going to put anything in there. Westy E-Fund is my dog, so we are going to add, it's empty. So I'm thinking, we have 143, let's add 10. Car registration, I did the math. I want to save 250 for my car. I already have 10 in here. So we're going to add 15 per week. Car maintenance has 30, so we're going to add, I think 20. I do want to build that up because you never know when car issues are going to pop up. Medical E-Fund, we're going to skip dental. I do want to save for dental pretty soon, so we are going to add 10. And I messed up. Let's just erase that one. And then I moved a miscellaneous to the high priority, but it's still in my low priority section. We do need 123 by the 3rd, which is, let's see, on the side I'm looking at a calendar. We got 2 paychecks for that. So 123 minus 50, which means we need $73. I'm going to add 43 now, and then we'll do 30 in the next paycheck. Yeah, I think that is fine. So the rest, I think the rest are fine. We're gonna leave those the way they are. So let's add this up. So we got 10 plus 15 plus 20, 10 and 43 equals 98. So we had 143. 143 minus 98 is 45. So we have $45 left on my paycheck. Let's go into personal. Don't think I'm gonna stuff the baby's binder or Christmas with my paycheck. I think we'll do it with his. So let's see. I am going to skip that. Nails has 80. I'm trying to save 120. So nails, let's do 10 for nails. And then we're gonna skip these. We're gonna do hobbies. I think I want to stuff hobbies today. Doesn't have a tracker in there, so I'm gonna add it. But I think I want to start stuffing this envelope so I can start getting supplies for more envelope materials. essentially, or if I want to order from like another shop, I want to have funds for that. So we're just going to do it in Hobby. So we're going to do 10. And then Roberts, we're going to skip important. I moved this over to a different envelope, but let's see. Car registration. This is not due until, we got time for this one. I know we do. I don't know exactly how long, but I just renewed them, so he should be fine. Self-care is fully funded. Treat yourself, we're gonna skip, as well as baseball. Work, flowers. So we moved everything over to miscellaneous, and it does have 50 in there. We have 25 left over, so we're just gonna add the rest onto here. So we can get this fully funded. And I am going to add a note that this is for shipping fees. And the goal is 200 to 250, but should be in that range, but we're just gonna do 250 just in case. Now I'm gonna add this sticky note there so I know what that is for. So we need about 200 for that. And that brings us to 0, so that should be the correct amount for my paycheck. Now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do a cash plan sheet, but it's gonna look a little bit different than the one I've been using. I have these that I was using before, and I have a whole bunch of them, and I just feel like I should completely use them up instead of just throwing them out. So let's see. So we're gonna do October 22nd. We're gonna do 958. So we usually do bills first. So we got 125 for rent. Walmart is getting 20. Car note is getting 125, and then credit one is getting 60. Perfect. Moving on to sinking funds. We'll do gas, 30. Grocery, 40. Spending, 50. Household is getting 10. Oop. Hygiene is getting 10. Health is getting 5. Gifts and fun are both getting 20. hope they all fit on here. So we got 2K, 1.5K, and mini Mondays. So we got 260 and 40. All right, for the rest of these, I'm gonna have to double them up. So Westy, E-Fund, he's gonna get 10. And then J, car, registration is getting 15. Car maintenance is getting 20. Dental is getting 10. Miscellaneous is getting 43. Nails is getting 10. And then we got hobbies and miscellaneous. Hobbies is getting 10, and then we'll do R. Miscellaneous. And that we said 25. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do the denomination. So we got 1, 25, 20, 50, and a 10. Car note is getting 125. Gas is gonna get a 20 and a 10. Groceries is gonna get, let's just do 2 20s. Spending, let's do 2 20s and a 10. Household is going to get 10, as well as hygiene. Health is getting 5. Gifts, we'll do it in 2 10s. Fun, we'll also do 2 10s. This is going to be 200s, a 50 and a 60. Sorry, a 50 and a 20. A 50, sorry, a 50 and a 10. 40 is going to be all in ones for the mini Mondays. Westy E-Fund, we're going to do a 10. And then a 10 and a 5. Car maintenance is going to be a 20. Dental is going to be a 10. Miscellaneous will be 2 20s and 3 1s. Nails is getting a 10. Hobbies is getting a 10. And then a 20 and a 5. So let me go ahead and add these up, and I'll be right back with the totals. All right, I've completely filled them out. Now what I'm going to do is add the bottom amounts up just to make sure it adds up to 958. So that didn't add up. Let me do it one more time. plus 50 plus 240 plus 150 plus 25 plus 43 is 908. So I'm doing something incorrectly. So let me go back and figure out where I messed up. All right, so it took me so long to figure this out when the mistake was so obvious. I'm gonna speed through. If not, I'm just gonna cut. You're gonna see a cut. The mistake is I put 50 here and it should have been 100. We were just missing $50, so 400 plus 100 plus 240 plus 150 plus 25 plus 43 is 958. So the mistake was right here. I took forever. I went ahead and recounted everything, made sure I budgeted everything correctly. I couldn't figure it out, but turns out the mistake was so simple. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Everything is correct. Now I would just put this on my teller slip like always. And I'm gonna check the quantities again once I have it completed. So we got 4 for 400, 2 for 100, not 50, 12 for 240, 15 for 150, 5 for 25, and 43 for 43. Let's do the math one last time. 240, 150, 25, and 43. Perfect. So 958. So I will be going to the bank and pulling out 958. And I will be cash stuffing this amount in my next video. So if you want to see how I do that, watch my process, please watch my next video. Hit subscribe, that way I can notify you when I upload that and upload future videos. But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like today's video, please hit the like button. And again, if you want to watch more videos like the one I did today, please hit that subscribe button. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.